today I've been on a bit of a bikepacking adventure. I set off a lot later than I'd like to, so I didn't get as many miles done as I'd hoped, and I kind of rushed a camp spot. I would have pressed on to a place where I thought I was going to get to, but it didn't turn out that way because life sometimes gets in the way, doesn't it? But I'm quite happy with the little spot. I'm tucked in just on a corner of a little maize field, quite out of the way, so shouldn't be interrupted by anybody. Should be away early enough in the morning. So I think I only managed to get about 11.5 miles done today, which is pretty good going considering I've not been on my bike properly for a year or so. First time bikepacking with the new bike, the new pannier bag, the new rack, so it was a bit of a learning curve really, but everything worked out really well. I was quite happy. So I've got a fire pot, chili non carne to cook up for tea, and a few snacky bits and a couple of beers, and I've also got an expedition food pouch to make in the morning before I set off. So the route that I'd planned, it was just really wanted to see how the kit faced more than anything. So I've got another 8 miles to do in the morning, so should be home in an hour of setting off, so hopefully get the tent squared away in the morning. I'm camping in the OEX Bobcat 1. Great little tent, I've used this a couple of times. So good morning everyone. Slept surprisingly well last night considering. I think I woke up 2 or 3 times, but soon got back off. There was no issues. The wind really picked up last night, you could tell, but I am quite sheltered in this little nook. So I want to disappear quite early this morning, but I thought I'd get up and just show you all my tent, how I've set up. So let's have a look. So as you can see, we've got the Bobcat 1. And then just behind is the Cannondale Habit HT1. So I've already packed away my kit inside. So I used the Tissot Summit XT sleep pad. Great bit of kit. I was looking for a decent sleep pad for a long time and spent the money and mega happy with it. My OEX down sleeping bag, Used my OEX stove to cook up my food last night, so there's a little bit of footage of me having food, but there isn't a great deal of room in a Bobcat, so the footage you've got is the footage you've got, unfortunately. So I'm not going to show you all me taking the tent down, because I want to get away, get packed up, and I think I've got about another 10 miles back on the bike to get home. Okay, so cheers for watching. There might be a bit more footage of me riding home, but I just want to push on and get home now. Okay, so cheers for watching, guys. Thank you.